This is a production of the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, at the forefront of sustainable energy.
The natural environment is really your life, and you are supposed to guard it with your life.
So we have to be very mindful of what we do in our property.
You want your customers to reduce their carbon footprint. You need to reduce your carbon footprint. That is part of a step. Café Mariposa offers you an ambience, first of all, where you can relax, just enjoy nature, enjoy some good food. We also do bed and breakfast. The hummingbirds will be there to greet you in the morning, where you wake up and we have a Mariposa breakfast.
Family was always an entertaining family. In the year 1984, we entered the National Music Festival and we won it. And we were all over the papers, we went to sing for different functions and stuff. But people wanted to hear us sing at home, and they would turn up at our door because we had no telephone here at the time. Our daddy, who was a very proud man, he was very proud of his daughters. He would call us and say, girls, come sing for these people and put on the coffee, and what all they are doing today, sugar cake, whatever, sweet bread, just bring it out.
And it is natural for us to serenade.
We call the place Mariposa, which means butterfly in Spanish.
Bienvenido a Mariposa, nuestra casa es su casa.
The interest is to grow your own, and so we purchase from our local farmers, but we also can walk out into the garden. So you know this plant? This is a vervine. This one has a blue flower, but this was used by like grandparents mostly to make a tea for women who couldn't have milk to produce for their babies. This one here is Wonder of the World, and it is just what it means, Wonder of the World, and you can use it for many things. Even if you have a headache, you can put a Wonder of the World leaf. Calabash. Long ago, my grandmother used to have one, and they call it a dip. She used to have it as a dipper, and she would bathe and use it to pour when she was bathing. She used to bathe in the river. So calabash is certainly a good thing, and you can order a meal here served in a calabash. This lovely vine here is a vanilla vine, and we can actually harvest vanilla from our trees, but we have to hand pollinate the vanilla. So I use vanilla in ice cream. I use vanilla to flavor like cakes. If you're making a nice little dessert, definitely use fresh vanilla. It is an amazing flavor. I mean, there's nothing to compare with that. If you get to know the plants and you know their value, it means you will also try to protect the variety or the species. You want your customers to reduce their carbon footprint. You need to reduce your carbon footprint. That is part of a step. Sourcing the food locally, that is part of a step. I mean, it is a lot of produce that we use here, a lot of green stuff, and so there's a lot of waste from the kitchen. We share that with my brother and my nephew. They are rearing chickens, and the chickens are reared for eggs. We will bake our turkey and our ham in banana leaves. We wrap it. Of course, we make our pastels using banana leaves and a lot of different things. Even sometimes we are serving on a leaf, or maybe it might be a cocoa leaf, it might be a banana leaf, but we are using leaves rather than using any sort of artificial material. We are able to collect rainwater now, and when there's trouble on the outside, we have an alternate supply.
So we used a lot of stuff around our property that would have gone into buying scrap iron. By upcycling these items like the barrels, even the rings from the barrels, we have the environment. So we really try not to put too much into the garbage, but to use what we have.
We just contacted a company called Flying Tree, and they will start collecting our plastics. the natural environment is really your life, and you are supposed to guard it with your life. So all of those are steps to changing how we look at things and how we operate.
This is a production of the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, at the forefront of sustainable energy.